Welcome, brave souls, to the Whisper Wonders channel, a realm where we unravel the enigmatic, explore the eerie, and delve deep into the unexplained. If you're joining us for the first time, don't hesitate to become a part of our ever-growing community by subscribing. Today we embark on a chilling journey into a tale shrouded in mystery and fear. We're shedding light on the Mothman Prophecies, a cryptic blend of myth, monster, and mass hysteria. So, brace yourselves as we dive into the chilling mystery of the Mothman. The tale of the Mothman starts in the quiet town of Point Pleasant, West Virginia, back in the 1960s. Picture a close-knit community where everyone knows their neighbor, and life is punctuated by the ebb and flow of the Ohio River. But beneath this tranquility, a legend was about to take flight. It was November 1966, when two young couples reported seeing a creature unlike anything they'd ever seen before. A massive winged figure with glowing red eyes that seemed to pierce the darkness. It was a sighting that would soon grip the community and the world in a mixture of fascination, fear, and speculation. The creature, dubbed the Mothman, was reportedly seen over the next 13 months by scores of other individuals. Some accounts even described it taking to the air and following their vehicles at high speeds. The once quiet town of Point Pleasant became a hub for curious thrill-seekers and frightened locals, all drawn by the enigmatic Mothman. As the sightings continued, so too did a series of unexplained phenomena and unfortunate events. Strange lights in the sky, eerie phone calls, and the tragic Silver Bridge collapse that claimed the lives of 46 people. Many began to question if these events were merely coincidental, or if they were somehow connected to the Mothman. The Silver Bridge collapse in December 1967 marked a turning point in the Mothman saga. After the disaster, sightings of the Mothman drastically decreased, leading some to believe that the creature was an omen of the impending catastrophe. Others speculated it might have been responsible for the tragedy. The origins of the Mothman legend are as mysterious as they are chilling. They are a blend of eyewitness accounts, unexplained phenomena, and tragic events that have left a lasting impact on the town of Point Pleasant and beyond. The Mothman is more than just a legend, it's a piece of American folklore that continues to intrigue, inspire, and terrify us to this day. The Silver Bridge collapse marked a turning point in the Mothman saga. Reports of the Mothman sightings are nothing short of chilling. Picture this, a quiet night in Point Pleasant when suddenly an enormous winged creature with glowing red eyes swoops down from the darkness. This was the reality for countless individuals who claim to have encountered the Mothman. One of the most notable accounts comes from a group of gravediggers who were working late into the night. They reported seeing a large man-like figure soaring overhead, casting an ominous shadow that sent shivers down their spines. Then there's the unsettling testimony of a young couple who were driving home one night when they spotted a towering figure by the roadside. As they approached, the figure spread its wings, revealing a massive wingspan, and took off, following their car as they sped away in fear. Another encounter tells the tale of a man who woke in the middle of the night to find the Mothman peering through his window. He described its eyes as glowing like bicycle reflectors, an image that haunts him to this day. Each story shares a common thread, an overwhelming sense of dread and unease that lingered long after the creature had disappeared. Some even reported experiencing nightmares, psychological distress, and strange occurrences following their encounters. These stories, while different in their details, all paint a similar picture of a creature that defies explanation. A creature that instills fear and fascination in those who encounter it. A creature that, despite numerous sightings, remains shrouded in mystery. Even today, decades after the first sighting, new reports continue to surface, keeping the legend of the Mothman alive. From the quiet town of Point Pleasant to the far corners of the world, these eerie encounters continue to captivate us, sparking endless speculation and debate. These encounters left a lasting impression on the witnesses, forever linking them to the Mothman's legend. But what could be the rational explanations behind these sightings? Let's delve into the realm of science and reason for a moment. When we hear tales of a creature like the Mothman, it's tempting to get caught up in the thrill and mystery. However, it's also crucial to consider more grounded possibilities. Could the sightings of this enigmatic entity be attributed to something more ordinary, yet misunderstood? One plausible theory is that the Mothman could be a misidentified animal. The Point Pleasant region is home to various large bird species, such as owls or herons, which could be mistaken for something more sinister in the right circumstances. Imagine it's late at night, you're alone, and a large bird swoops by, its eyes reflecting the moonlight. It's not hard to see how that could be misinterpreted, especially if you're already on edge from local legends. Psychological factors could also play a part. It's well documented that fear and expectation can significantly influence our perceptions. If you're primed to see a monster, your brain might just oblige, turning ordinary shadows and sounds into potential threats. This psychological phenomenon, known as pareidolia, could explain why some witnesses are so convinced they've encountered the Mothman. Environmental factors can also contribute to these misidentifications. Poor lighting, dense foliage, or even weather conditions can distort our vision and make us see things that aren't there. Additionally, the power of suggestion can be a potent force. Once the Mothman story took hold, it's possible that people began seeing what they expected or feared to see, rather than what was truly there. Lastly, let's consider the concept of mass hysteria. This social phenomenon occurs when fear and rumors spread through a community, causing people to believe in and sometimes even experience extraordinary events. Could the Mothman sightings be a case of collective fear run amok? Could the Mothman simply be a case of mistaken identity or mass hysteria? As with many mysteries, we're left with more questions than answers. But that's part of the intrigue, isn't it? Venturing beyond the realm of science, some believe in the Mothman's supernatural origins. Let's delve into the world where science takes a back seat and the supernatural takes the wheel. Many theories suggest a connection between the Mothman and other unexplained phenomena, such as UFO sightings and cryptids, those elusive creatures that lurk in the shadows of folklore and myth. Some propose the Mothman itself could be an alien entity, given the coinciding reports of strange lights and UFO activity in Point Pleasant during the time of the Mothman sightings. Then there are those who believe the Mothman is a cryptid, a creature yet to be recognized by science, much like Bigfoot or the Loch Ness Monster. These cryptid theorists often point to the Mothman's physical characteristics, such as its large wings and red glowing eyes, as evidence of its place in the cryptid family. The Mothman's alleged ability to predict disaster has led to another line of thought. Some propose that the Mothman is a psychic entity, a prophetic vision that appears as a warning of impending doom. This theory is fueled by the creature's association with the Silver Bridge collapse, a tragedy that claimed 46 lives. The Mothman was sighted multiple times in the vicinity of the bridge in the days leading up to the disaster, leading many to believe it was a harbinger of the catastrophe. The Mothman's origins and purpose remain as elusive as the creature itself. We're left with more questions than answers, and perhaps that's part of its enduring allure. It's a mystery that continues to captivate us, a dark shadow in our collective consciousness that stirs our primal fears and fascinations. Is the Mothman a harbinger of doom, or simply a product of our collective imagination? As we continue to explore the unknown, perhaps one day we'll uncover the truth. Until then, the Mothman remains a chilling reminder of the mysteries that lurk just beyond the edge of our understanding. As we conclude our journey into the Mothman's legend, let's revisit what we've uncovered. We started our exploration with the origins of the Mothman legend, diving into the first sightings in Point Pleasant, West Virginia, back in the 1960s, and the chilling timeline leading up to the tragic Silver Bridge collapse. We then delved into the eerie encounters, sharing detailed accounts from individuals who have claimed to witness this enigmatic creature. The Mothman, with its glowing red eyes, large wings, and a human-like form, has undeniably left a lasting impression on those who claim to have seen it. We also explored the rational side, discussing scientific explanations for the sightings like misidentified animals, psychological factors, and mass hysteria. We examined how human perception, coupled with environmental factors, could possibly contribute to these chilling encounters. And of course, we couldn't leave out the supernatural theories. From the Mothman's alleged connection to UFOs and cryptids to its place in prophetic visions, we certainly ventured into some fascinating and spine-chilling territory. But now, we turn the spotlight to you. We're eager to hear your thoughts and experiences. Do you believe in the Mothman? Could it be a misunderstood creature, a product of collective fear, or something far more supernatural? Remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more deep dives into the unknown. Until next time, stay curious, brave souls.